Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel Tipsy Tarot, formerly known as Intuitivetarotempath. This is your general reading for February 2021 for your sun, moon, and or rising sign, anybody with a prominent Sagittarius placement or any placement in your chart, I guess. So for those of you that have never been to my channel before, welcome. For those of you that have been here before and may even be subscribers, welcome back. I am so happy to see all of you here and to be spending some time with you. So we're going to pull 4 cards, one for each week of the month of February. And we're going to talk about the energies surrounding you throughout the month. These are energies that might have followed you in from the end of January or even into the beginning of March. And yeah, we just need one more card. So Sagittarius. Ooh, okay, there's a lot of cards here. Not really, there's only 2. All right, Sagittarius, let's talk about some stuff. All right, so coming into the month of February, I think a lot of Sagittarians are feeling this kind of energy. This is that that 9 of Pentacles energy. So independent, making money on your own, stable, responsible, reliable, happy, filled with abundance and love. There's just a lot of happiness and light surrounding you as you come into February. But I think that some of you have also been holding on to something. So I get the sense that a lot of Sagittarians have been saving. So it could even be saving up money. It could be also saving up love, resources, time, energy. So it's like squirreling for yourself and saving for yourself in order to take care of yourself. And in taking care of yourself, there's abundance. So yeah, Sagittarians have been doing a really good job. It looks like from the cards, you've been doing a really good job at self-care. You should applaud yourself for that because this is a really difficult time to be doing self-care. And in fact, as you come into February, this first week of February, the 5 of Pentacles is about feeling as though you've been left out in the cold. I mean, really, if we think about it in retrospect, for Sagittarians on the north, in the northeast, specifically in New Jersey, I'm looking at 2 feet of snow outside. So this could, you know, be coming into winter storms, but this could also just be emotionally feeling as though you've been left out in the cold. So I think that a lot of the squirreling away, this whole energy, saving things for yourself, is because you are afraid of this feeling. And it could even be, you're not necessarily feeling this feeling, some of you. I think some of you might be. So this could be for some of you might be experiencing health issues. Some of you might be experiencing weather events that keep you indoors. Some of you could also be, this could be breakup. This could be feeling abused by someone, either at your job or in your life. This could be feeling as though you're not taken care of. And so the reason why you squirreled your resources away was to prevent yourself from ever feeling like this. But it could also be that some of you are just afraid that this is going to sneak up on you, this feeling of not having enough. So there's this conflict for you in the first week of February. Something's triggering this in you, a fear or a reality. And really what this is asking you to do in the first week of February is to just, if you just look in a different direction, you're going to see that there's light and there's warmth and there's another opportunity for you. And in fact, it comes in this form. So this is the King of Swords. King of Swords is energy that's asking you to be logical about a situation that you currently might be emotional about. So this is asking you to I'm getting that like this is about some legal stuff. Some of you might be going through some legal stuff, so this is about contracts. So some of you getting married, some of you getting divorced, some of you having to split up assets. Some of this could also be about, I see a lot of writers, a lot of Sagittarian writer people. I think that a lot of you were able to be prolific in your writing, and maybe in the first week of February you come into a time where you're feeling deplete. You're feeling like you got nothing left. Where are my stories? They all dried up. And this is saying by the second week, they're all right here. They're all right here. Be logical. Be logical about the emotional experience you're having. That's what you're being asked to do in the second week of February. By the time we get to the third week of February, there's a slow-moving opportunity that seems to be coming out of nowhere. That I think, I'm getting that there's some meditation happening for you. There's some alone time that you need to spend, or that you will be spending, self-induced, where you just take some space, whether that means you spend a little more time on your own, independent of your family, whether that means you're like actively secluding yourself. There's this feeling of like, I have to look forward. I have to look forward. I have to see what's right in front of me. But what's coming for you is this. It's a new opportunity. It's a new idea. It's a new idea. It's signing the contract. It's paperwork. There's a lot of swords in your reading. So there's a lot of energy around your thoughts. Things that are kind of not plaguing your thoughts, but things that keep coming up in your mind over and over again. So by the third week, you're seeing things a little more clearly by the second week, but you feel like by the third week, whatever it is that you were supposed to sign, whatever it is that you're writing, whatever opportunity was supposed to come, comes slowly. So it might even come by the end of the third week. And in fact, what we're talking about in the fourth week is more swords. So like I said, this is very much, I wouldn't be surprised, a work reading for some of you, feeling as though you've been disrespected on the job, feeling as though people aren't seeing your worth. And there's just you kind of having to be logical and detach yourself emotionally from the situation in order to make a logical decision about next steps. And then this could even be research you do on other jobs. And for some the Scorpio video. For some Sagittarians, I think that this could also be contracts. This is legalities. This is the law. This is, for those of you that are getting married, I feel like maybe there were things that delayed what you thought was going to happen, and maybe that's put a little pressure on you and your partner, and maybe that has caused a bit of a chasm in your relationship. And so you detach yourself from the situation to think about it logically in the second week of February, and you get it rolling again. Things get moving. So whatever you felt at the beginning of the month, you no longer feel at the end. So the Three of Swords to me in reverse is getting over heartbreak. So whatever this was that was causing you to feel like you were out in the cold, that you weren't being taken care of, it's done by the time the fourth week of February rolls in. And in fact, you've made a decision that impacts you positively financially. It also impacts your love life positively. So there's no more conflict. There's clear communication between you and this person. But Sagittarius, what you need for the month of February is to take a bit of a time out. Take a time out for yourself. It's okay to do that. I feel like you were doing really, really well, and then it's almost like you got hit in the head with a brick by someone who was standing behind you, and you were like, I've been doing all this work to try to, ward against this potentially happening. How was I not able to see this? So let's pull some clarification cards for the Five of Pentacles and see what it is that you are experiencing in the first week of February. So let's do 3 cards. Okay. So there's someone around you who is a good person. Logically, you know this. Whether it is a boss, whether it is a partner, there's someone around you who's a good person who has your best interests at heart. And you know that there's a lot of luck surrounding them. This is a lucky person. You love them. There is Mars energy love. Your love is active. And this is true, again, like the work you do, a boss, I even say in these videos, a mindset. Like, logically that this person, this situation is good. But what is it that's preventing Sagittarius from seeing the good. What's preventing Sagittarius from? Give me one more card. Give me one more card. What's preventing Sagittarius from seeing the situation clearly? Alright, sticky cards. Whoops. Okay, there it is. There it is. Why don't you trust this person, Sagittarius? What have they done to you in the past, or what have people in their positions in your life done to you in the past that you don't trust them right now? Or maybe this person has done something in the past that you do not trust. But here you are. This is someone who's in your everyday life, or a situation that's in your everyday life. It's 6 in astrology. It's a 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 in astrology is about your daily routines and schedules. And this card specifically is about 1. So this is a new path that you're embarking on with someone. Not necessarily a new person. It could be, though. This could be someone that you're already in a relationship with. Maybe the two of you are getting married. There's like a ton of swords here. So, you know, legality, marriage, contracts, that kind of stuff. So there's someone around you, or a situation around you that you know is lucky, that you know is asking a lot of you, that is pushing you to be the best version of yourself. You know, the bear is luck, ironically. We also have a card of luck here, a bunch of 4-leaf clovers. But what has happened to you in the past that has caused you emotional conflict? This person, we're talking about someone sly, somebody who's good at lying, somebody who, like, in your past, it doesn't necessarily have to be this person, but it could be. So the idea that you've been lied before, you've been hurt before, and so it holds you back from taking the big leap. It holds you back from signing the contract and making whatever it is between you legal. Again, jobs, bosses, spouses. Okay, this is a card that popped out. So this is the final message for Sagittarius. So the answer, I don't know how available this is going to be, considering the fact that, well, no, that's not true. I'm acting as though everybody has 12 feet of snow outside, but that's not the truth. The answer here, spend more time outside. And see, here is how I take this, and I'm not going to read from the little book because I feel like this is more what I'm getting at with this reading and this message. Spend more time outside, whether it's in nature, which you can find answers to questions that you have, but also it's asking you to spend time outside of yourself, spend time outside of your brain, spend time outside of your emotions, away from the things that are causing you to not be able to hear your truth. I think that once you are able to hear your truth, that is when you are able to get past whatever is causing you emotional and mental anguish, because you are really spending a lot of time in your head, and all that's doing is causing you pain, Sagittarius, and there's no need for that because you know the truth. The only thing that's causing you to see something like this, the sly fox who you think does not have your best interest at heart, is the fact that you have been betrayed in the past and you do not want to experience that hurt again, especially when it comes to infusing your life, whether it be through a job or a marriage or a relationship with someone else. Sagittarius, you got this. It's all good. It's all going to end up good in the end. So I loved doing this reading for you. I hope to hear from you in the comments section. You can also email me how February shakes out for you. My email is intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. I will include it in the description box, along with a link to my TikTok page. Oh yeah, I started one of those. Millennial trying to be a Gen Xer. I will be doing 1 minute, 1 card tarot readings every week. Just to talk about the energy that you're going to be coming into the week with. And if you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me at intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. With that said, have a wonderful February, and I love you so much. Sagittarians are some of my favorite people, and I will see you in March. Bye.